All right, we are moving on to episode 4 of the Sam and Max Save the World playthrough here on Let's Play with Brigands. Abe Lincoln must die. What? Let's get some context. The president's lost it. Federally mandated group hugs? A pudding embargo? What's next? Sam and Max are off to Washington to take care of this bozo, but the political climate will only get stormier, and a new power will rise. All right. I don't know. I might vote for the Sam and Max ticket. I guess Sam being her president, Max being the vice president there. The only problem with that is that you're one hit by a car or just calamity, just tragedy away from Max being the leader of the free world, and that's probably not a good thing, given his penchant for violence. But anyway, I digress. Let's play episode 4. We're halfway through. Loved the first half. Laughed quite a bit. Let's enjoy our intro for the 4th time. I'm not skipping through this. Oh, okay. We'll get to that in a second, I guess.
I am reborn. I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
You know, Max, sneaking the bug into that exorcism was an uncharacteristic stroke of genius.
Demonic possession is the gift that keeps on giving.
What? Oh, Commissioner.
You
No,
pranking
that
the
was
commissioner?
Max's aunt. Yes, 14 packs a day. What's that? Yes? Yes? No!
Gotta have
Yes?
it.
Sweet Suffering Saint Sebastian on the sousaphone in a short story by Susan Sontag. We're on our way.
Let me guess. Our friendly neighborhood demon just burnt down another monastery.
No, Max, we have a far more bloodthirsty adversary this time. The President of the United States of America.
Who?
The man's gone nuts. He's enacting all kinds of crazy new laws.
What else is new?
Federally mandated group hugs before, during, and after all major sporting events.
So?
He's curtailing civil liberties, threatening the environment,
Hey, that makes 3 of us.
and he's about to introduce mandatory gun registration.
Wow, this president's
Get the keys.
this president's all over the map. All right. Abraham Lincoln, apparently, back from the dead, or just a coincidence? Another Abraham Lincoln running for office in present day. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I love all the callbacks to the previous episodes, though. We had the bug there. So we're leaving the immediate area in this episode, it would appear. Going to Washington, D.C. The first 3 episodes have all been relatively contained wherever we work out of. I'm not sure. I don't know the canon that closely of Sam and Max, but Steve Purcell presumably would know. But anyway, episode 4, Abe Lincoln Must Die.
I have to point out, Sam, that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you just let me drive.
And I have to point out that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you hadn't jumped on my head shouting Jersey Devil, Jersey Devil, and firing your gun out the window.
I swear that woman was a dead ringer for him.
Well, here we are, standing in an open field west of the White House.
Let's go bring the hammer down on that so-called commander-in-chief.
I like the mailbox for the White House is a miniature White House. It's pretty good. All right. So yeah, who can forget the White House is kind of like a hotel, the awning and everything, entrance there. Got a little putting green here, it would appear.
Any golf balls? Nope.
Hey, my missing boxing glove.
Glass
It's always
jaw.
in the last place you look.
There we go. Oh yeah, we did have that before. Yeah, why is that in Washington, D.C.? Oh good, we got the bug. The OLB here. Brought our gun. I wonder if they'll let us take that in, the Secret Service agent. Maybe in this world, I don't know.
The White House pool. Most secure waiting pool on Earth.
Why is Jimmy Two Teeth here? Why does everyone have such access to the
Jimmy?
White House?
Oh, great! What are you guys doing here?
Oh, just saving the world. What are you doing here?
I happen to take my vacations at the White House, and I needed a little R&R. Speaking of which, beat it.
President goes to Camp David. Jimmy goes to the White House. There you go. Don't judge the rat. Anything else on the lawn out here? Always gotta check, gotta be thorough. I love his little skip there. Did I read the sign? I don't think we read the sign yet. What's that say? Please do not feed the submarine.
Please do not feed the submarine.
What can you feed a submarine anyway?
Nothing. Weren't you listening?
Okay. Is that mailbox still? Presidential storage. Who can forget
Where are we going,
the
Sam?
White House's storage closet? Nowhere yet. I didn't
No
mean
place.
to click on
Never
the
mind.
We may be going nowhere, but at least we're making good time.
Know why Max's voice sounds a little different to me.
There is a small mailbox here.
It's one of those ornamental mailboxes that doesn't actually open.
That's government efficiency for you.
President probably has a P.O. box. President of Box. Let's read this sign.
Your name here. For naming rights to this building, please contact the Office of Desperation Accounting.
Oh boy, can we, Sam? Please?
We'll see, little buddy.
We'll see you, little buddy. Count up all
White
the little
paint,
buddy.
Christmas lights, and a small barbecue.
Everything somebody would need to renovate, decorate, and then accidentally burn the place to the ground.
Later, Max, later.
President's so relatable, President Abraham Lincoln. He's got the same stuff in his storage closet there that everyone does in America. Post no bills.
Post no bills. I'm surprised this sign survived the Clinton administration.
There you go.
Suspect yourself.
That's so Madonna.
Very punny. That's so Madonna.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
It must be one of those stupid 555 phones.
Yes, actually. 555-1984.
Hey, Sam, did I ever mention how I've memorized pi to 1,000 decimal places? It's 3.14159265358979.
That's okay, little buddy.
Mac, do you have a piece of paper handy?
You want to write down the phone number?
I remember the number. I want to write myself a reminder to smother you with a pillow in your sleep.
It's the first time you've ever had that urge.
Valet parking, $2. Way to knock down that deficit.
One valet park at a time.
Nice stool.
It looks a little like a weird space creature, poised to devour the unwary mortal foolish enough to sit on it. I like that in a stool.
It really doesn't. Either we don't have $2 or we don't care. Let's just leave the car there. Can we come in?
Step aside, buddy. Freelance police.
Just a moment, sir. Papa Bear, this is Super Bowl. Possible situation at the front door. Talking dog and, rabbit trying to gain access to the OO. Please advise, over.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's a negative on the access permissions, sir. I'll have to ask you and your little friend to step away from the White House.
Doggy Daddy, this is Loose Cannon. Request permission to pants this goon.
Over.
Before we try physical violence, Max, let's try dazzling the man with our razor-sharp wit and labyrinthine logical conundrums.
Ah, emotional violence. Good plan.
Let's see. What would the Secret Service respond to? Here we go. Yeah, let's relate to the man.
Don't you get bored guarding this door?
It's a rewarding job, sir. Doing my part. Keeping the president safe.
Hey, Super Bowl, I'd like you to smell these two handkerchiefs and tell me which one smells more like chloroform.
Not now, Max.
Wouldn't a really good lock accomplish the same thing as... Wouldn't it do your job for you?
Is that all you do? Guard this door?
That's my primary assignment, sir.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Try to guess it while I drop increasingly heavy weights near your head.
What's your secondary assignment?
Varies. Receptionist, maintenance, light grounds work, public relations.
Public relations?
I'm a people person, sir.
Times is tough. I'm a people person.
They have you guys doing odd jobs too?
Cutback, sir. Employee Reduction and Consolidation Act of 2003. These sunglasses aren't cheap.
Hey, Super Bowl, what gauge syringe would be best for injecting you with a knockout serum? Just a hypothetical.
You really have time to do everything else and guard this door?
I make the time, sir. It's what I do.
What else do you do?
Did you call yourself Super Bowl?
Codename, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
And who's Papa Bear?
Section chief. Runs the operation. Protects the president.
Oh, Super Bowl, I get it.
I want to talk to your manager.
Does this work?
No can do, sir. He's with the president.
Let us in, pal. We're freelance
direct.
police. here to save the president.
I thought we were here to stop the president by any means necessary.
I was going to wait to mention that part, Max.
Either way, sir, you can't get inside. Orders.
Orders. Seriously. Man, has seriously worked for us once in this entire game so far.
Seriously, Jack.
No.
Let us in. It's a national emergency.
No can do, sir.
It's going to be tougher than I thought to trick this goon and get inside.
I heard that, sir. And it's going to be impossible.
Hey, no fair. You're not supposed to listen to casual asides.
It's in the job description, sir. Report all stage whispers, soliloquies, and casual asides to the proper authorities.
Curse them! They've thought of everything!
Finest security force in the world, sir.
Does have a Conan-esque pompadour. All right.
I've had enough of this.
Papa Bear, this is Super Ball. Perp's exiting Zone 4 now. Seem disgruntled. Stay on the lookout. Over.
Now can we push him down and beat him with sewage-filled garbage bags until he runs crying into the reflecting pool?
Tempting, Max, but these Secret Service guys hold a grudge.
He's been pretty chill about all the ways he'd like to kill and or knock him out.
Where are we going, Sam?
Any other options? I don't see
Back
anything
to the
else to do
office.
here. Let's see if
I'll
there's
drive.
anything back.
Not while I'm alive.
Exactly!
What's Sybil's got going on this time? What she moved into? Dating service. That's pretty great. She promised me she would never change her focus again after
Hey,
that
Sybil,
last episode.
what's new in the world of frequent random career reassessment?
Hi, fellas. I'm really excited. I've found the perfect job for me.
You don't say.
That's right. I, Sybil Pandemic, am now a professional matchmaker.
I thought I smelled phosphorus.
I thought I smelled that joke coming down the turnpike, burning oil and dragging its muffler.
It's a dating service, Max. I figured that if a smart, successful career woman like me could be having so much trouble finding a date, there must be plenty of other people who could use help.
You could find a man or woman to fit into all that you got going on there, Sybil.
You're having trouble finding your soulmate?
You don't know the half of it. It seems like all the guys I meet are total losers.
No offense.
No offense.
None taken. Hey!
Or else they're borderline psychopaths. No offense.
None taken. It's the borderline cases you have to watch out for.
That's a good line.
What kind of man are you looking for?
Older men. Guys with a little history to them are such a turn-on.
All right.
Oh, and tall men.
Ooh.
And distinguished. And he should be experienced.
All right, enough already. Yes, I will go out with you, Sybil.
I thought she was talking about me.
Wouldn't we all? I don't know, maybe Abraham Lincoln or that Secret Service guy?
Could you find dates for Max and me?
Seriously?
Thought we were
I mean,
married.
sure. Why not?
Okay.
Stranger things have happened. I guess. They must have.
I'm choosing not to be offended by that.
What
Somewhere.
do we need to do?
It's easy. Just submit an application.
Do you need a photo? Yeah, let's do it.
What kind of stuff is
What do
on
we
this
have to lose?
application?
The usual. Your best traits and what kind of person you're looking for.
Hooks for hands! Hooks for hands!
When you're done, I'll put the application into my computer, which analyzes your personality
Why do you say
matrix at
computer like
15
it should be in
essential
quotes?
compatibility points.
I don't have a personality matrix so much as a personality vector.
Once we've found a match, you call your date and agree on a time and place. Let me help you guys out. Tell me your good points and what you're looking for in a date.
This should be good. I'm very spiritual. She should have an air of mystery. Can I switch to... Nope. She should love animals. I think that's a must when you're a dog.
She should love animals.
Such as the elusive praying mantis, whose deadly but enthralling mating rituals she mimics.
You really know how to ruin the mood, Max.
Oh, and cybernetic implants, like an elbow that can connect to the internet.
As he scratches his butt. Oh, she wrote that down. She should be tall. She should have an air of mystery.
She should have an air of mystery.
Like that.
Making frequent passing mention to her time on the chain gang, but when pressed, revealing nothing.
She just writes it down. I'm spiritual.
I'm very spiritual.
A disciple of the Ancient Ones, enacting dark magic rituals to bring forth their reign again upon this earth. Rise, Shiggarath! Rise, Abyag Solam!
She just writes it down. Are you sure you have a computer, Sybil? I lead an active lifestyle.
I lead an active lifestyle.
Always running from the authorities.
No response. I'm starting to wonder how long this is going to go on
appreciate a
for.
person's inner beauty.
She did
I
say...
even have my own sonogram machine.
I guess she's getting both of... All right. We're
She
starting
should
to run
love the
low.
outdoors.
We frequently lock ourselves out of the office.
She should be tall.
At least 12 feet. Or 4 meters if she's Canadian.
All right. I think that's it. Have you found our perfect match?
That's all I can think of.
Oh, that's plenty. Now I'll just put your applications into the computer. And there it is. Max, it says your perfect match is...
Cybernetic laser eyes. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
Well, that's interesting. It says your perfect match is Sam.
All right, there you go.
Disturbing. And yet somehow not completely unexpected.
Yeah.
And Sam, your ideal soulmate
They're the only two that can
is
put up with each other.
Wait for it.
Max.
Well, there goes another blow to the concept of a fair and just universe.
Hey, Sam, what do you say we never ever speak of this again?
Way ahead of you, little buddy.
Way ahead of you. All right.
What's next
Well, that
on
was
the
a
career
nice waste of
horizon?
time.
Next, this is it. What could be a better job than helping people find their perfect match?
Volcano God.
Good point. I'll stick to the dating business, though.
Episode 5, Sybil the Volcano God.
How many couples have you managed to escort to romantic
Good
bliss?
question.
So far, none.
None is the loneliest number.
But I've got a feeling things will start to pick up after the holidays. All that stress makes for a lot of messy breakups, and a lot of people looking for romance on the rebound.
So we have something to look forward to.
Plus, she's getting an electronic computer around the holidays, so that should really help.
How's business?
Slow right now, but those applications are going to start coming in at any moment.
All right. Well, I'm not
See
sure
you
we
around,
made
Sybil.
any progress here, but that was entertaining. Dating service box.
You boys want to try the dating scene again?
God, no.
No thanks. Last time was too horrifying.
Just drop an application in there if you change your mind.
All right, yeah, we're definitely going to have to get probably the Secret Service guy, but we'll see.
Print up any titillating scandal mags lately?
No.
That was episode, 2. Anything new in the closet door?
That's where I do video intros for my dating service.
Nice.
Why's the door locked?
It's locked? Damn it. I don't even have a key to that door.
I do like that tiger clock.
It's getting
Hey,
late.
Sam, if it's always getting later and later, then how come it's early sometimes?
That's one of the great mysteries, little buddy.
How did I know that would end in a little buddy? All right, let's actually go back to the office. Commissioner was quite insistent that we solve this case. I assume. Didn't hear that much from that sign. Tabloid, witnessing psychotherapy, piercings, tattoo. She's done it all. Free home delivery.
Hey, a
Oh,
free home delivery sign.
The sign's not free, but my book is.
it's that guy. Hugh Bliss.
Whoa, look, Max. It's our favorite cultish crackpot, Hugh Bliss.
My favorite.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
I want to buy something. Take my credit card. Put me on your mailing list. Anyone you want me to recruit?
You're supposed to give the Stockholm Syndrome a few days to kick in, Max.
Who has that kind of time?
Can you go green for us again? Yeah.
Show us a magic trick, Hugh Bliss.
Magic is easy when the colors of your soul are.
Yeah, less chatter, more magic.
Okay. How
Dance,
about
monkey.
I disappear.
Well, your mind reading is obviously still working.
Wow.
It is. Now watch me as I vanish. Except you won't be able to watch me because I'll be gone.
Interesting. I wonder if Hugh Bliss can somehow help us infiltrate the White House. Anything going on in the newspaper?
President appoints action figure as Secretary of Defense.
That is pretty crazy.
Well, at least it was an action figure of John Shaft.
Oh, I can dig it.
Shaft. Look at that. The creator was attacked by a two-headed monkey.
Non-mafia-owned casino destroyed by mysterious explosion.
Thank you.
Mysterious. I gave my name to reporters and even posed for pictures.
Sometimes blowing something up is its own reward, pal.
Well said. Bosco's inconvenience. They keep throwing me with the change in perspective every episode. Let's see what Bosco's got going on.
What's shaking, Bosco?
Greetings, comrades, dog and rabbit.
All
I'm
right.
having trouble placing the accent this month. Mid-Atlantic states? The San Fernando Valley?
I get more of a vague Baltic vibe. Something in a light Czech pattern.
Ha ha ha! Comrade Maximilian makes the funny joke. I am Vladimir Ilyevich Boskovorsky, Russian proprietor of Workers' Glorious Warehouse of Inconvenience, no?
No.
But now I make new start in America, which I love. So is no need to aiming sophisticated targeting equipment at me.
Targeting equipment. What's obvious first question?
Something in here smells like fermented hate.
It's like sweaty jockstraps soaked in boiled cabbage with a dash of sulfur.
Keep it down, guys. You're scaring off the other customers.
Accent.
What other customers? Max and I are always the only ones in here.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
What? I mean, it's good thing. Merchandise is always available.
Coming in here is like visiting old friends.
Some of these cereal boxes are from the McKinley administration.
I carved our initials in one of the weenies, so we'll be best friends forever, Sam.
You need some new weenies.
When's the last time you cleaned out the weenie rotisserie?
Needs no cleaning. Adds vintage flavor to tasty Franks.
When's the last time you...
Needs no...
Okay. What do you got
You
for
wanna buy
sale this
something.
time? Oh, what was the last time?
Zero,
$1 million?
the
$10 million?
necessary private enterprise.
How much is this gonna be?
What do you got?
His most glorious invention, comrades, is useful for, how you say...
Interrogating.
Questioning.
Questioning.
His true serum makes
How you say
easy
questioning?
even the most difficult, how do you say, interrogation.
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 Truth serum? Is this another one of your half-baked, overpriced gimmicks, or does it actually work?
It's definitely overpriced.
Will make anyone get rid of inhibitions and telling, how you say, complete and honest truth.
Your accent sucks. Hey, it's already working.
All right. Well, let's have some fun.
Do you have any potatoes in the likeness of Catholic saints?
Niet,
Niet.
Do you have any souvenir snow globes from the Mystery Vortex?
niet,
Niet,
Do you have any Lobsterfots brand cereal?
niet.
lobster farts?
Nothing for us right now.
All right. Oh, yeah.
What's with the Soviet bloc,
Buried the
Bosco?
lead.
It's perfectly natural, comrades. I work with the American government in spirit of glasnost. They know. They know.
Who knows what?
The feds, man. Uncle Sam. The government's watching us all the time.
So that's why I always feel an overbearing presence just out of my field of vision, watching and judging my every move.
That's me, Max. Why is the government spying on you, Bosco?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I know too much.
Just humor the poor guy, Max.
But I make new start in America, which I love. So it's no need to targeting me.
I suppose you've got some ridiculously complex whirligig to defend yourself against the feds?
It's the people, comrades. Workers will overthrow fascist regime.
What
What
people?
about us loafers?
All are welcome. Come their victory, workers will unite to bring downfall of corrupt administration. We will number in tens of millions.
That's a lot of Bolsheviks.
No, it's all true. Plus, I'm working on a satellite missile defense system.
What?
Missile defense system? Isn't that more than a little bit overkill?
Yet, we are strong like bear against attack. I'm working on modifying BTAD's Part 2.
Your anti-delivery system?
That's right. It was already programmed
That's
to
true.
keep people from delivering
makes
goods
sense.
to the store. So I just
Keep it
went
from,
into the
missiles
database
coming
and
in.
changed beef jerky to
Yeah.
intercontinental ballistic missiles.
Simple bit of
So
code.
now anyone can just deliver a blimp load of beef jerky to your store without fear of reprisal?
A small price to pay for freedom.
Yeah, I'd be more worried about the missiles. All right.
See you later, Bosco.
Good luck,
Is no
Bosco.
Bosco, comrades. His only loyal worker, Bosco Vorski. He is no threat to glorious American government whatsoever.
All right. How much is it? $100 million for the truth serum. Who sets your prices, Bosco?
Are these weenies beef or pork?
Or woolly mammoth meat.
It's 100% all natural ingredients. It's to perfection.
That's very effectively vague. Nothing new. We haven't tried to use the bathroom since. Yeah. Don't get the bathroom terror level. Well, that's fine. You haven't used this entire game, Sam. I guess there are breaks between each episode, so. Shelf just looks like bread. Nothing really new here. Nothing on the display. Lotto tickets, magazines. Alright. Let's finally go to our office. Anything in the dumpster? Have we checked the dumpster? It's weird, like the angle you can hit the dumpster at. It's very specific. Can I actually go in there? No? Alright. I'm not meant to.
Remember our old car, Max?
I said I was sorry.
Posters, posters, posters.
Spin the Bottle Championship is coming up.
I like when they do the sudden death round with the Molotov cocktails.
I remember there being all these posters before professional
Feel like
wrestling.
taking in some pro wrestling?
I think I've seen that one.
We should go to Switzerland sometime, Max.
Nah, they always jip you on the cheese. It's like half air.
Everything's like half air.
Give me all you got.
This one's a little askew
Give me
there.
all you got. It's the Army's new recruiting slogan.
That's a lot better than their old one. What are you, chicken? Gonna cry now, baby?
Apparently, there's no room in the military budget for quality adhesives.
Take it. Alright, inventory's coming along here in episode 4. Lefties. Oh, we already checked lefties. Not much going on there. Alright. Let's check the office right quick. We have a message. We have a message.
Hello, constituents. This is your president. When I took office 3 years ago, I made a solemn promise to help you, the American people. Now, thanks to your collective short-term memory, I can say that I've delivered on that promise.
I guess you done alright. Anything on TV today?
My fellow Americans, we must remember to live life to the fullest
That's
and
Lincoln?
keep joy in our hearts. To that end, I have introduced mandatory psychological examinations to guarantee that all citizens meet the minimum required level of joy and goodwill.
He's like a kinder, gentler Mussolini.
Alright. Wait, we have another message? Or is that just gonna replay?
In the upcoming elections, it's important to ask yourself, do you feel safer than you did 3 years ago?
I don't know, was
Or
Max
would
in
you
LA
rather
3 years
return to
ago?
the days when crazed packs of robotic hyenas prowled the street, targeting their death ray laser eyes on you and on your children?
Don't know if I remember that. Was that 3 years ago? We have another answering.
As far as you know, my administration is the only thing keeping your home safe from the bloodthirsty robotic hyenas. Remember that, and God bless America. Paid for by the committee to remain in office at any cost.
Got a certain dictator appeal to it, I suppose, that committee name. So we know Jimmy's out.
Anybody home? Guess not.
Alright, so I was pondering what our keepsake from that third episode would have been. Oh, it's just Leonard.
It's our favorite shifty card cheat, Leonard Steak Charmer.
How you doing, Leonard?
I guess he was here already. We just put him in the closet.
Good, good.
That's pretty funny. So I was gonna say, we already had the Hypno Bear. Alright. Good seeing you, lady. You do you. That's pretty good. Alright. I don't know if we figured anything out.
Who are you calling, Sam?
We have that number still? Mista Pizza. Ooh, I kind of want to call Mista Pizza.
Mista Pizza. 2 medium pineapple and asbestos pies, please. Oh, yeah? Well, same to you, jerk.
What'd he say?
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Now I'm calling the White House, after we just had to make
The
sure
White
those
House.
pizzas were en route.
White House, Agent Superball speaking.
Alright. Have you checked the baby?
Have you checked the baby?
Yes, sir. Sleeping soundly.
Oh, good job then.
That's probably nice to hear every now
Who
and
are you
then.
calling, Sam?
Mista
The
Pizza.
White House.
White House, Agent Superball speaking.
Hold.
Hello, please hold.
Roger that.
Our phone bill is sure going to be expensive this month.
It's okay, Max. I've been paying them out of your retirement fund.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Is he gonna stay on the phone while we go to the White House and sneak inside? Let's be quite quick about this. To the DeSoto.
Where are we going, Sam?
Same place we always go, Max. The
We're off to the White House.
the White
Oh,
House.
boy!
For this episode, at least. What with it being the only destination.
Hello. Is anyone there?
Yes. Don't mind if I do.
Hello. Is anyone there?
The White House. Love that zany
Now,
font.
a lot of these same folks will say that we're wrong for introducing this federal pudding embargo. They envy our freedom. I ask you, what have they got to hide? Unless they're secretly sitting on stockpiles of pudding, and oh yes, we will find them, they've got nothing to be afraid of. So in conclusion, America, get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on, marzipan, and good night.
It's worse than we thought, Max. He's crazier than a caffeine-addled dingo in an Adelaide maternity ward.
I think he makes a lot of good points. Those puddings are trying to steal our jobs. And I especially like how he does that spinny thing with his eyes.
Max Logic. Oh, he's
By the
hypnotized.
whiskey-soaked beard of Ulysses S. Grant. That's it. The president's not crazy. He's been hypnotized.
Okay.
We've got to snap him out of it, Max. And pronto.
How do we do that
He
again?
could be both.
We hit him over the head, like we do with all hypnotized people.
Oh, yeah.
We got the boxing glove.
Oh, no.
Another guy stepped up right there. Liberty Bell lamp.
The
Tasteful.
Liberty Bell is a light for this room, just as America is a light for...
Yuck! Metaphor is such an ugly quality in furniture.
Pithy campaign slogans.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans.
Oh, don't fool with those. Wouldn't want to be caught on national TV with my drawers down. Again.
Size looked okay there. Got one of those wind-up
Hands off the
monkeys.
cameras.
They're very chill about me just kind of walking around in the Oval Office here.
It's a bunch of merit badges from the Weasel Scouts.
I got one of those once, but they took it away when they found out what I used for bait.
Snow globe.
This snow globe has a little Apollo 13 inside.
What happens when you shake it?
I'm afraid to find out.
Let me finish my sentence first, little buddy.
Take a look at that.
Nothing more American than that.
I love this country.
Gold eagle with a pistol and a stack of cash in the other claw.
Nice globe.
Amazing how often I need it in this job.
I bet.
Hey now, that's my super special top secret ribbon. Don't touch it.
National budget. Let's take a gander at that.
Stand back, son. That there's the national budget.
Oh, the Alamo Statue of Liberty. It chuckles.
Hey, Mac, do you work here?
What tipped you off?
We're freelance police, buddy. This is a national emergency.
And we don't appreciate your sassy mouth.
Auditions for new White House pet are down the hall.
This can only end in violence.
This guy's voice sounds familiar. Do you recognize him, Max?
Half the time, I don't even recognize you, Sam.
I'm over here, little buddy.
Who said that?
There are a lot of dogs in trench coats around here, or just in suits.
Do I know you from somewhere?
It's not McGruff.
Yeah, I'm that voice in the back of your head that tells you to mind your own business.
He does look
The
awful
veiled
familiar.
threats, the surly tone. I've got it. You're that pit boss from the Toy Mafia.
Right?
I smell a conspiracy.
You smell a nosy dog who's going to get smacked if he don't stop asking questions.
This goes all the way to the president.
What's the Toy Mafia got to do with the Secret Service?
What Toy Mafia?
Oh, he's good, Sam.
The Orso Nostra, the sacred organization you inducted me and Max into in a time-honored ceremony.
The one that we infiltrated, repeatedly duped, and then blew up in a fiery explosion of death and property
Watch
damage.
episode 3 again.
I was going to casually forget to mention that part, Max.
That's a very entertaining story, Chowderhead.
Chowderheads.
Now, run along and play whilst I protect the leader of our country.
I think somebody may have hypnotized the president while you weren't looking. You, perhaps.
Very funny.
It might have been you. No, seriously. I suspect foul play.
What do you do around here?
I give out free t-shirts to the visitor who asks the dumbest question of the day.
All right.
Please accept my apologies, but we're all out of Husky Boys sizes.
Woo! Double burn!
I was gonna say
I
2
thought you were on my
insults
side, Max.
in one.
I just call him like I see him, Sam.
That was pretty good.
You're the president's personal bodyguard?
You catch on quick.
We need to have a private meeting with the president. National security.
Go right ahead.
I meant private, as in wait outside and we'll call you when we need you.
And national security, as in, we need to clobber the president on the head to break his hypnotic trance.
Your gift for subterfuge is uncanny, Max.
And that's uncanny as in, you two try anything and I'll plug you.
You're always with the president?
Even when he's got a, you know...
Always. I never leave his side.
Your codependency sickens me.
And it sickens me in exactly the same way, doesn't it, Max? I mean, Sam.
That's pretty good.
What's behind that door?
It's a private club for people who aren't annoying me.
The war
You
room.
two ain't invited.
Should we pummel him together, Sam, or would you rather take turns?
We can create a national security incident after we've saved the president, Max.
Seriously?
Seriously, pal. What's
I
behind that
just
door?
want it to work
It's
once.
the door to the war room, with unrestricted
Oh, that
access to
sorta
the
worked.
United States' entire arsenal of long-range missile weapons.
There's no part of that sentence I didn't like.
Then it's unanimous. We'd like a tour.
Nobody gets into the war room during peacetime. Stay away from it, or I'll have to escort you out.
Let us into the war room.
2 for the war room, please.
Nothing doing.
But Max came all this way. He's been dreaming of it for years. Can you look into those big brown slits he uses for eyes and
Brown?
crush the lifelong dream of a childlike rabbity creature?
Even if I were moved by that kind of thing, which I ain't, this door stays locked at all times, unless we're in a war.
Oh, God. Sam and Max gonna get the country into a war just so they can...
We'll be back.
I cannot wait.
Do you need a date or anything, Chuckles? Might be able to help you with that.
U.S. Senate Talent Show, 2nd place.
My finest hour.
Apparently, even U.S. presidents have mothers. I'm not sure who this is, but he must be important.
Swear I've seen him before. Star pillow. Got 2 of them.
Throw pillows shaped like stars. Interesting, since actual stars are shaped more like throw pillows.
It's a good point. Nutcracker, Washington.
Hi, I'm George Washington. Anyone need their nuts cracked?
Please don't make fun of George Washington.
But that's what he was always going around saying. Wow. Jimmy has a rat
Looks
hole
like
in the
there
White
are
House?
rats in the Oval Office.
Sam, you've finally done it. A straight line so easy, even I won't touch it.
Pretty good. It's got a little U.S. flag. Hey! I got a copy of, what's his name's book?
This urn says Fluffy on it.
Wasn't that Warren G. Harding's nickname?
Alright. Well, I'm going in the war room. I'm sure it's fine.
No one enters the war room. That's it. You two are coming with me.
Come on, you're like as big as him, and you're a dog. I feel like that gives
stay
you an
out.
advantage.
Now I have to get back to the president. He's not supposed to be alone.
Excuse me?
Oh, welcome, Governor Whizzer. The president has been waiting for you.
Governor
Whizzer?
Hey, who better to run a state than a washed-up, urination-loving former child star?
No one!
Hello, this is the White House.
He's been busy between episodes.
Hello.
So is he. Can we just head back inside? That's handy.
Hello. Is anyone there?
I guess he'll just be tied up for the remainder
No,
of the
sir.
episode.
I said soda abuse. It's a very important issue.
Was I? No comprende, son.
But I'm speaking English.
Are you two fellas the interpreters? It's about time. Darndest thing, we just had a couple imposters in here. Dead ringers for you two.
Were they walking around examining everything and engaging everyone in pointless conversations?
Let's examine
Those are the
Max.
ones.
Those accursed clones. When will their devilish mimicry end?
Help me out with this here potentate, would you? Can't understand a dang word.
That doesn't make sense. I don't even have an accent.
No momento, por favor.
It's alright, we know Whizzer. We go way
Patient
back.
little guy, ain't he?
We go way back. Let's see if we can.
What's new, Whizzer?
That's Governor Whizzer. Thank you very much.
I guess that's new. How'd you get to it?
What are you the governor of?
Yeah.
The 51st and greatest state.
West Dakota?
West Dakota. Don't you guys read the papers?
I read the papers
Just
today.
the bunnies.
You mean the obituaries, Max.
Potato, potato.
We're a young state, but with our own rich traditions that make us a distinct tourist destination, apart from the north and
What
south.
about the East? East Dakota.
We're ready to interpret for you.
Don't tell me. The president needs the interpreter.
What did he say, Sam?
I'm speaking English. I don't even have an accent.
Can't understand a word.
What brings you to the Oval Office?
I'm trying to build up nationwide support for the MRSAPP.
Who's Mr. Sapp? And why didn't you want me to know you were talking about him?
They're like former
I can
actors,
spell,
child
you know.
actors.
It's the Mount Rushmore Soda
No, never
Abuse
mind.
Prevention Program. It's totally changed my life. I've been carbonation free for over 4 weeks now.
Yeah, but you're like,
How did you get into politics?
someone
I won the
brainwashed
election.
you into it?
It was a very close race, but I totally won the popular
Well, that
vote.
doesn't mean anything.
Was it a runoff election? You see what I did there? Runoff? Cause he's
he
Whizzer?
feeds.
You're still the master of 4th grade gutter humor, Max.
Yeah.
What were your qualifications for office?
I'm a television
Yeah,
celebrity.
that's all it takes.
Now there's a platform I can get behind.
This game was prescient.
Tell us about the MRSAPP. Be brief.
I started the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program after I became governor.
Help people get
to help
flat.
people get flat like me. But if we can't get federal funding, people all over the Dakotas are going to get right back on the pop.
I don't work 8 hours a day, 6 days a week just to throw my money away for some washed-up soda junkies with no sense of self-control.
You don't have any money, Max.
Oh, right. Never mind. Good luck with that, Whiz.
You don't drink any
So
soda?
you really kicked the soda habit, huh?
And how? Back when I was on the pop, I was in a real downward spiral. That endless cycle of always looking for my next fizz, then having to take time out for number one. Then I saw that documentary about Peanut Franklin, and it convinced me I didn't want to be just another self-destructive former child star.
Peanut Franklin, the lovable star of Mixed Nuts who was found in a seedy Hollywood motel room dead of anaphylactic shock?
What you mean you ain't got no jelly?
Still too soon, Max.
It's a good line, though. Sure you don't want a
Are
soda?
you sure you wouldn't like a nice cold soda?
Gee, thanks. I'll take a... Whoa, no! Stay strong, Whizzer. You control the bubbles. The bubbles don't control you. Stop talking about soda, will ya?
Stop talking about the crisp, clean taste or the effervescent fizz as it pours over ice into a frosty glass.
All of it. I've been completely flat for over a month now.
So many flavors,
I can't
though.
go back to the way I used to be. I just can't.
All right.
See you around, Whizzer.
All right, yeah, let's
Good day,
interpret
Mr.
for the
President.
president.
We come in peace, as far as you know.
Ooh, finally! The interpreters. Where have you been?
Freelance police,
You
you're
gotta
under arrest.
try it, right?
Freelance police? Now there's the kind of can-do vigilante attitude that makes America strong.
Hell yeah.
Finally, someone who appreciates our greater calling.
Seriously.
Seriously, you're under arrest.
Oh, you can't arrest me.
Foolish chief executive! Does he not fear us?
Trust us, Mr. President. It's for your own good.
Nah, see, it's the Secret Service regulations. I can't leave the Oval Office.
House arrest. We're still under
You're
arrest.
still under arrest. We can get your administration back on track with just a hint of bloodshed if you'll just...
Where does the little one keep his gun?
Just a hint
Best
of
not to think about it, sir.
bloodshed. That's a good question, actually. He takes it out all the time.
Snap out of it, Mr. President. You've been hypnotized.
Sure, I haven't been hypnotized. That's crazy talk.
You've got to listen to us, sir, or we'll be forced to take drastic action.
Don't talk to me about drastic action. You ever been pinned down in a drugstore parking lot by a pack of muskrat commandos with nothing left to lose? Ever had to gnaw your best buddy's leg off just so you could get his socks and put them on your own ears to fend off the enemy's deadly sonic regurgitator ray?
Max probably
Now
has.
that's crazy talk. I'm impressed.
Wake up, Mr. President.
You've never given up on anything in your life. Don't start now.
That's awful nice of you fellas, but I haven't been hypnotized.
Now do we commence with the head trauma, Sam?
What was that?
We'll have to get the president alone, Max.
Yeah. All right.
We're ready to interpret
Yeah,
for
let's
you.
do it.
All right, let's get this party started.
Mr. President, my fellow Americans, I come to warn you about a serious epidemic facing our country. The scourge of soda abuse. Many former popheads like myself found ourselves in the endless cycle of addiction and elimination until we believed there was no hope.
I don't know what you're saying, son, but you're selling it, boy. Good job.
I ask you, how long can this epidemic continue?
What was that?
He said,
prepare to die in capitals depressor. What's a guy got to do to get it? Oh, yes.
what's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Aha, I know what you need. An ice cold orange sugar fizz. I swear by it.
Yes.
No, that's not what I want at all.
Isn't it?
I must resist. But
Sugar
I
water.
am thirsty.
Oh, man.
Just one couldn't hurt.
How good is orange
Frosty
soda?
cold and so delicious.
All the progress I've made. They were about to give me my 5-week pin.
I almost feel bad about this.
I don't have a conscience, Sam. What's your excuse?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, blessed angels of carbonation, fill me with your syrupy nectar.
Ew.
Wonder what
Yeah,
his
now I'm not so much guilty as repulsed.
constituents will
Keep
think
it coming.
about this.
More! I need more! I need a bathroom! Which way is the bathroom?
Which way is Lincoln's back? Oh, the war room.
Which way is the war room?
It's that door right over there. But I don't.
Oh, thank you!
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get in there! Bad!
We've got a priority red number 2 here in the Oval Office.
No,
No,
it's just number one.
I was gonna say it's number
Escorting the suspect to holding cell for interrogation.
1. Uh-oh.
Come with me, sir.
But it'll only take a second. Please, let me go!
That was fun.
Okay, now I didn't catch all that. What did he say?
Doesn't matter. We'll be in the war room. I'm sure it's fine. What's the seal holding down there in the seal? Gas can and I don't know. Is that a bunch of gold bars? Chocolate?
I think the
don't
war
know.
room door is only openable in time of war.
Stupid old piece.
Well, let's just smack the president then and get on with it.
I'm glad we took this time.
Keep in touch, Sam.
President's crazy, all right. Here we go. All right, didn't we have a problem with this before? We'll save the game. Couldn't get out of this. But that's all right. If we exit out and then continue. There we go. Solved.
Now it's time for some checks and balances, freelance police style. Max, will you do the honors?
Gladly.
Look it, fellas. My fingertips look like little tadpoles.
There's your thumb. What?
They just don't make these guys like they used to.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes. But silly me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
And where's the real
It took
president?
days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What? What have you done?
He was like that when we got here.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
So these two numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly wrong. Ninjas.
Sam did it!
Still,
Ninjas.
ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than reruns of Midtown Cowboys.
Hey.
I didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon.
It's our show.
Now that these idiots have forced my hand,
We're standing right here.
We can hear everything you're saying.
it's time for a leader the people will have to listen to. Agents Jackson, Burr, and DeGambe, we are moving the timeline forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
Hell yeah. He doesn't even have to do anything, it's just ready to go? Cool. I didn't know that's how that worked.
Not quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret Service agent discovering two people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop the... Wait, what's that noise?
Nice effect.
Blessed scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars' homes.
Yeah!
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln. As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by two mysterious interpreters.
Don't think we're
But turn
interpreters.
not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
Is that how our government works?
What's that?
Someone kills the president, we just
Lincoln
have another
Memorial.
election.
Right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max. If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious
Emergency
forces
election.
controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
I hate when they do
But
that.
we're trying to save the world.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
Max.
You got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair. Max, we're going to make you the next
how
president
it
of the
works.
United States.
Yes!
That's how most presidents were decided, or at least the running. Yeah, there you go. So that's it? We're just... Should we prepare a speech or something? Figure out what you're going to run on or anything? Jimmy's just still oblivious. Oh, there's the president's
It's the severed head of the
We
president.
fetched that out.
I yearn to hold it aloft and turn giant sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Oh yeah, I always get those two heads confused.
Mr. Lincoln, as a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history. So I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh no, you didn't! You ain't all that!
I freed the slave.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates for this emergency election for U.S. President. In the Republican corner,
Don't
we
eat
have
your
the
belly
giant
button limp,
animated
Max.
statue of Abraham
Not
Lincoln.
during the debate.
And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as
RVDP.
Max. Acting as completely impartial moderator for the debates will be Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's listen in.
Time out.
Time out. Max has to visit the little candidate's room.
I'm drunk with power, but it just goes right through me.
All right, I guess that's the interrogation room. And we got cue cards here. All right, before we do
It's the
this,
cue cards for Lincoln's speech. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
we gotta mess with those somehow. What do we got in the inventory? Not much there. Can we use our bugs somehow? Lincoln? Let's see what this does.
Mr. Lincoln, would you like to say a few words to the audience?
Just gonna rip this off.
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness.
So prescient.
I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I've heard better addresses from the 411 operator.
What did you just say?
Hey, Lincoln! Captain Ahab called. He wants his beard back.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Okay.
Save it for the debate, Max.
All right, that last little bit might have come in handy. All right, did we get that last bit?
Listen, maggot, don't bug
There
me till
you
you
go.
want to bug somebody else. You got me.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. I guess we'll use that when we need to use it. No one thinks anything of Chuckles being
It's
on
Lincoln's
his shoulder.
campaign flyer. I want you. Honest, dedicated.
There we
over
go.
A century of experience. Abraham Lincoln is your man.
Sybil. Let's take this to her right now, actually. Maybe we can get him interested in, like, something besides politics. And then it'll
Where are we
just-
going, Sam?
We'll be
Back
a
to the
shoe, and
office.
then we'll be
Shotgun!
run unopposed. Drug dealer. It's a good vanity plate. All right. We have submission form here.
What's this? A new application?
Yeah, it's for a friend of ours.
Let's see. Not the Abraham Lincoln. He's tall, distinguished, loves the theater. He sounds perfect.
That chump doesn't have half my cute, fluffy marketability.
Do you think your computer can find him a date?
Computer, nothing. This guy sounds perfect for me.
All right.
Whoa, but he didn't leave his phone number. Next time you see him, give him my number. I'd love to meet him.
Nice. Okay. Do we have her number? Maybe just like a dialogue option. Is there anything else going on with Hugh Bliss?
Hey, a free home delivery sign.
The sign's not free. Oh, my book is.
All right, maybe we gotta grab
Hi,
this
Hugh
when
Bliss.
he's disappearing.
Hi.
Can you
Can
disappear,
you disappear again? I want to figure out how you did it.
It's easy, Sam. I take all the colors from my surroundings and
I'm like, just do it. I wanna
spin
see
into
it.
a great big.
Okay, yeah, I was just being polite. I don't care how you do it.
Okay.
Hey, a free home delivery sign.
Same inflection. I love it. Is he still on the, Is he still waiting for us on there? I have an idea.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Let's call, actually, let's call Sybil. We got the
Sybil.
voice.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
All right. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
That's great.
Oh, well, Mr. President, it's just such an honor to talk to you. I saw your application, and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
Stand here, only one man. It's a date that will be remembered for centuries.
This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
All right.
Oh my, you are a
Setting the
charmer,
bar.
aren't you? Well then, Mr. Rail Splitter, where would you like to meet?
I stand on the steps of
I
the White House.
stand here at the steps of the White House.
At the White House. Got it. What time should I meet you?
The time to act is now.
The time to act is now.
Oh, I love that decisiveness. I'll rush right over.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
What? I didn't catch that last part.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
Cut.
What? Abe? What's going on?
See you soon. Gotta go.
I thought she was going to be into it.
So,
We're
to
just going.
sum up,
There we go.
family values are the bedrock of this nation. Our fidelity, honesty, and loyalty to family is our most sacred asset as Americans.
Candidate Max, your rebuttal?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Lincoln.
There you go.
I believe we have a question in the audience from someone who is not Candidate Lincoln's wife.
Oh, hi, Sam. Hi, Max.
Greetings, random harlot.
Abe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
Oh, no.
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
Oh, that doesn't look
But on
good.
the phone, you sounded so eager to meet me.
Listen to me, America. I did not arrange a date with this woman.
Oh, so she's good enough to fool around with, but not to date.
Mr. Lincoln, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sybil. It's for the good of the country. Polls down. Max is at 39 or 1%. Those third-party candidates. All right. Let's save and do the debate. Feeling good.
It's time for another in this ongoing series of debates between Abraham Lincoln and Max. We turn you over to our
Max.
impartial moderator, Sam.
We need a President Max. Let's see. Can he just go fly off the handle? There we go.
This election reminds me of a droll story. It seems Chester A. Arthur and the Pope were kayaking down the Amazon one day. Suddenly, a tiny kangaroo fish swims up the Pope's and lodges itself in his. Arthur grabs the Pope's pliers and swelled up like a melon. And the Pope says, "Thanks. Last time that happened, McKinley wanted to." No, wait. I think I told it wrong.
I mean, I think today you could get away with that, obviously, in a debate, but not back then. Let's talk about the issues.
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
Jimmy just
I'm
chilling
glad
out.
that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
And Lincoln is once again using his trusted campaign slogan, which is pleasing the crowd, but having no effect on his poll ratings.
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Lincoln pulls out his trusted catchphrase for this election, which...
Right.
How would you describe your tax plan?
I'm glad that I've been given...
And Lincoln dodges the question by pulling out his trusty campaign...
Yeah.
That's enough for now.
Keep 'em coming.
Mr. Lincoln, the networks are looking for a soundbite. Would you care to share a few words with us?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
Well,
I stand here at only...
We've gone through that. All right, just start talking some dribble there, Sam.
I'm a
Max.
uniter, not a divider. I foresee an America under one rule, an iron-fisted rule.
One rabbit.
One law. Let your neighbors know that dissent will not be tolerated. All hail Max.
They both want to be dictators.
I have a dream, America. It starts out where I'm in an all-news production of Death of a Salesman on Ice, but I haven't studied and I can't remember my lines.
My teeth are falling
Suddenly,
out.
it begins to rain marshmallows, but that's okay because trees are made of graham crackers and chocolate bars are the official currency. I believe that by working together, we can make that dream a reality.
I mean,
We have nothing to fear but fear itself. And the chupacabra, Madre de Dios, he'll kill us all. I'm a uniter, not a divider. I foresee, let your nick all hate. I believe in the ideal of a global community, where America is but a small part. We must set aside our differences and work with our fellow nations, all united towards one goal. The complete and utter annihilation of the godless Belgians. I want to see a return to the prosperity of the America we once knew. A chicken in every pot, and vice versa. Greetings, miserable proles. People of Earth, your day of reckoning is at hand.
Not sure this is denting the poles.
That is all. Stay frosty, America.
It's a good sign-off. I like that.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
All right. What can we mess with here? Free home delivery. Give me all you got.
Give me all you got.
Guess we'll give this a shot. Do we want to hear the prepared
Mr.
statement?
Lincoln,
Is he
I'd like you
reading
to
that?
tell the voters your stand on some of the tough issues.
Very well.
Do we do the tax plan
How
yet?
would you describe your tax plan?
I think we did.
Give me all you got.
And candidate Lincoln has proposed one shocker of an economic strategy, which even Democrats are calling a trifle excessive. That had to have hurt him in the polls.
Even Democrats. It's a bit much. Max didn't go up, only Nader did. Okay. Let's see what else we can trick him into saying. Free home delivery. I feel like I need a third poster or
Free
something.
home delivery.
Okay. Let's see.
Contestants,
issues.
Mr. Lincoln, I'm going to name some of the... I'd like you to sum up your...
Well, I'm afraid this will have to be completely off the top of my head.
That's different.
As I have nothing prepared.
All right. Home delivery. Toxic waste.
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
Free home delivery.
Ooh, an effective but very controversial proposal from candidate Lincoln. And the crowd did not like that idea one bit. Let's see how it affected the polls.
Well, at this rate, Nader is going to be leading the pack. I don't have anything else. What's the other one? The other one's religion in schools. What's your stance?
Give me all you got.
What's your stance on religion and schools?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to...
Religion and schools.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Religions and schools? Possibly? Shoot him? Give it a shot. Unless I'm
Contestants,
missing
Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to...
cue
Well,
card.
I'm afraid...
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Did we hear that right? Lincoln just came down against both religion and education. Wow, that's gotta hurt him in the polls.
That worked. Oh my god.
The results from the
We're so
emergency
screwed.
election are coming in. And it appears that former sitcom star Max has been elected President of the United States.
Did one
In
pilot.
an unprecedented show of bipartisan solidarity, all of the country's political parties have desperately asked for a recount. Let's cut to the White House lawn to hear candidate Lincoln's address.
You've got to be b***ing me, you idiots!
You. He took the news much better than expected.
Democracy? I will make you all my hypnotic slaves!
Max, that robotic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop him.
Who cares? I'm the president of the U.S. Let's go bomb someone into oblivion.
Not just anyone, Max. Abe Lincoln must die.
Yes!
All right, let's go to the war room. Right? Shouldn't that guy be guarding the door for us now? Is it just that easy? President Max. Oh my God, what have we done?
Mr. President, you're here.
That's the president?
Can't escape these
People
guys.
will vote for anyone these days.
Obviously.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means... Never mind.
Look, Max, all the soda poppers are here.
I don't have time
Our
for
cabinet.
foreign dignitaries. Check out all the cool stuff on my new desk.
Hey, Peepers. How you doing, buddy?
Look, Max, it's our old pal. Look, Grand Imperial Warlord Maximus Optimus, keeper of the Seven Keys. It's our old pal, the former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semifinalist, Peepers.
Yep.
That's former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semifinalist, Governor Peepers.
Where are you governor of?
You're a governor, too?
East Dakota?
That's right. I got North Dakota.
Oh.
North Dakota, the leftover state.
I thought it was North Dakota, still warmer than Saskatchewan.
Hey, be nice. We've got a rich and varied history. North Dakota. Hope you like snow.
North Dakota, come climb all over our big white butte. Hey! Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
Even Specs is getting in on it. You know, what's there going
What's
on in
there
North
to do
Dakota?
in North Dakota?
Plenty. Snowmen, snow angels, snow forts, snowball fights, homemade ice cream, and of course the majesty of Mount Rushmore.
That hasn't been decided yet.
Right, I spoke too soon.
Sorry, what?
Can't we all just get along?
We can if we all
Nicholson
just keep
and
quiet
Mars
and avoid
attacks.
another incident. Honesty is rarely the best policy. All us presidents know that.
So long, peeps.
One of the best presidents in cinematic
Hey, Specs.
history.
Max, you remember most omnipotent exaltedness Max Sama, overseer of the 9 cosmic planes. You remember Specs, the other soda popper.
We vaguely recognize
The
our loyal
other.
subject.
What are you guys talking about?
Kiss the ring.
What? No.
Yes, please.
Sing your theme song for us.
Finally.
No, I don't sing that anymore. I want to be respected as more than just a beloved
President
TV
orders it.
celebrity.
If it makes you feel better, you were never really that beloved.
Sam and I always watched your show with detached irony.
Are you a governor
What business
too?
do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal resolution on a dispute.
It wouldn't be a dispute if you...
If I what?
Nothing. Awkward.
What have you been up to?
Winning an election. I'm now the governor of South Dakota.
Hey, just like Whizzer.
No, not just like Whizzer. I was the first one of us to run
West
for
Dakota.
office.
Like you invented it. You just... forget it.
What are you doing as governor?
I'm fixing the problems in the state and getting it back to perfect working order. Did you know that the Black Hills are really more of a greenish gray? I've got a committee addressing the problem.
But what about the Badlands?
We're making them even worse.
What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal...
It wouldn't be
If
We already
I...
talked about
nothing.
that.
Awkward.
Later, Specs.
All right. Well, if you'll excuse us, we got business in the what are you doing? We're in charge.
Stand aside, pal. The president needs to get into the war room.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that's not allowed, sir.
What?
Perhaps you didn't hear our advisor. We would like to see our war room.
We pay your
No can do,
salary.
sir. Orders.
Max says you can take a vacation.
We will make an exception, just this once.
Thank you, sir, but no can do. I can only take a vacation on federal holidays.
We're gonna have to make this a federal holiday.
You can't tell the president what to do. Let us into that room.
Just following orders, sir. No exceptions.
We are most definitely not amused.
Until I hear from Chuckles, my superior officer. I'm to guard this door.
Your superior officer is riding on the shoulder of a 20-foot-tall Abraham Lincoln statue that's destroying
What do you
Washington.
say to that?
It's covered in the contingency plan, sir.
All right. Fair enough. Please?
Why won't you let us into the war room again?
Just following orders.
All right.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
So we'll have to figure out a vacation day or something.
It's the official United States calendar.
12 of the hottest Supreme Court justices in their skimpiest, naughtiest swimsuits.
Even
12?
better, Max. You can actually change the official date.
Oh boy!
Okay. Secretary Day?
We now declare today April 26th, Secretary's Day.
That's supposed to be Administrative Professionals Day.
Wow, Sam. When I picked you for vice president, I didn't know you were such a politically correct bleeding heart liberal.
All right, then. Secretary's Day.
All right. So,
Hey,
go do what you got to do. Vacation.
Max says you can take a vacation. It's Secretary's Day.
I'm not a secretary, sir.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
Didn't see any other options on here which would be applicable. What was it, Earth Day? Beginning of Passover? Is he... maybe?
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
We now declare today April 3rd, the beginning of Passover. Shalom! Let my people go!
Are they Jewish? There's gas on the flag, too.
Hey, Soups.
Soups.
Max says you can take a vacation. It's Passover.
I'm not a religious man, sir. I wouldn't feel right taking a vacation unless it was a secular holiday.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
All right. We got more stuff to do. Come on, Max. We'll be back. So who's running the country while we're riding around in our DeSoto? After that, Rampage and Lincoln. Kind of want to check in on Sybil real quick.
Shotgun!
$20 for valet parking. Now that's shot up. Is that Max's first executive order there? How you doing, Sybil? I'm sorry.
Hiya, Sybil. How are things in the world of computer-generated romance?
Oh, I'm not doing that anymore.
What?
Can you believe that guy? Never mentioning that he was married? Men are such self-centered jerks.
Preach it, girlfriend!
So you changed careers again?
Yeah, now I'm running a dating service.
Come again?
What?
A carbon dating service. I bought this astoundingly useful machine that tells me how old things are.
Interesting.
I usually just cut them in half and count the rings.
There's a reason you're not invited to birthday parties anymore.
I wanted a fresh start in a new career to get my mind off that fiasco with Honest Abe. This wasn't my first choice, but I got a good deal on the carbon dating equipment online, and I couldn't afford to change my sign.
How'd you go online?
You're having financial problems?
I'm afraid so. After my public humiliation with Lincoln, all the applicants for my dating service demanded their money back. Not to mention all the money tied up in pending litigation with the clients who watched Max's dating video.
When did he do a video?
I stated very clearly up front that viewer discretion was advised.
Believe me, I would love to just close up shop for a while and take a vacation. Forget about Honest Abe and all the lawsuits.
It was a wardrobe malfunction!
But unless I get a major windfall, I have to hope the carbon dating business takes off.
How does carbon dating work?
I don't know. Something about carbon-14 and half-lives and radiation.
I'm impressed with your detailed scientific knowledge. Very professional.
That's the beauty of it. I don't really need to know anything.
The machine does all the work?
I just aim my little machine at something and it tells me how old it is.
Does it?
Allow me to demonstrate. This tiki is... oh my gosh! It's 2,000 years old! This is fantastic!
Old is good?
Absolutely! I can have my office put on the National Register of Historic Places. I might even get a grant. I'd be rich!
Okay. Can we borrow it?
Can we borrow your carbon dating machine?
No way! That machine is still my only chance to take care of my money problems. Unless I get a grant, since I'm now on the National Register of Historic Places. There's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Who could possibly need a freelance carbon dating service?
Plenty of people. Freelance archaeologists, independent historians, rogue paleobotanists.
It's also naughty fun for your next bachelorette party.
And now that Antiques Thunderdome is getting so popular, business is bound to pick up.
Antiques Thunderdome? The show where common everyday people bring random junk from around the house to a giant steel cage match and engage in a no-holds-barred appraisal to the death?
That's the one.
Niche.
Now everybody's convinced they have some priceless treasure in their attic, and their home will be declared a historic monument.
See you around, Sybil.
So maybe we can get our shop. I mean, we have the power, right? As president? Sam? Max? There's no more room on that sign, right? I mean, I feel like I said that back in episode 2.
Where are we going, Sam?
Well, let's try our
off
office
to the
one
White
more
House.
time.
Oh, boy!
Our other office, sorry, the White House office. So complicated. Now we have 2 offices. Soda poppers are still in here.
Oh, hi, America! I didn't see you there. As you know, I'm Maximilian I, ruler of your quaint little nation. Our borders stretch from the beautiful coasts of California to the not exactly beautiful, but still pretty nice in their own way, coasts along the eastern seaboard. At least they do now. I'm working with my executive staff, Sam, to see about getting us a little more room to work with, if you catch my drift. But don't you worry your pretty little heads about that. For now, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Toodles!
Welcome back, Governor Whizzer. Here to give another demonstration on soda abuse?
That's not funny.
Yeah, what's
Why
up
should
with
your state get Mount Rushmore?
Because they just want it for tourism. But my plan will save lives. It'll become a monument to soda abuse prevention. People will realize that just like Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and the other guy, they too can overcome their crippling addiction to carbonated beverages.
George Washington never had a soda addiction.
Why do you think he needed false teeth?
So, West Dakota, huh?
How did West Dakota become a separate state?
The 3 of us ran for governor together. We got along so well during the campaign, and we were all such former TV celebrities that all 3 of us won. The voters realized they'd elected 3 governors for only 2 states. That's when the unpleasantness began.
So you're the loser that they had to make up a state for.
What was the unpleasantness?
We fought for a long time about how to divide up the states.
There was almost a war! But we divided everything up fairly and all agreed that Mount Rushmore should be in the South.
We did not! You!
I what?
You! Oh, never mind.
Stay dry, Whizman.
So low down on our list right now. You can mess with the national budget. We can take all this stuff now.
It's the Secretary of Presidential Whimsy ribbon. Looks like Max can use this to appoint someone as an honorary cabinet secretary.
There we go. Put that back on the secretary. Let's take a look at the budget
Hey, look,
right
Max.
quick.
It's the presidential discretionary budget. You have $100 million to allocate however you want.
How
What a
perfect.
delightfully random and convenient figure.
I know. Independence Hall, the Alamo, Statue of Liberty, or Sybil Pandemic's office. That's what I think. Okay. So 100 million, just like that? Should we go see her now?
Where are we going, Sam?
I think collect
Back to
that
the
$100
office.
million. Get the missile defense system from Bosco. Might need it when we go head to head with Abraham Lincoln.
Sybil left the door unlocked. She's probably living it up on some tropical island on the taxpayer's dime.
I bet she's getting abducted in some sleazy nightclub, forced to do unspeakable things for a...
Don't be such a pessimist, Max.
Sorry, Sam. It's just no fair. We're stuck here working, and she gets to have all the fun.
It's Sybil's carbon dating machine.
It's ours now. Intercom?
That's not even worth a comment. I wonder what future archaeologists will learn from our most sacred treasure.
That you can watch 250 channels and there's still nothing good on.
Yeah. Let's try this on. Try it on Max. Yeah.
Odd. Max, have you been dieting?
Tiki, what does it say, 2,000 years?
Sybil must have read her machine wrong. It says this tiki is only 10 years old.
I thought that price tag on the bottom looked suspicious.
Alright, so much for that. Intercom?
I don't want to know how old that is. I don't want to know how old that is. I don't want to know how old that is.
Alright.
I don't want to know how...
Alright, well, I guess those were the main things. What else can we, carbon date? Anything in Bosco's? Don't have the 100 million like I had hoped. It wasn't that simple.
Mr. President, please, do not execute.
You should really give... Oh, I'm sorry, it's not a missile defense system. It's the truth serum that we want for 100 million. Right. You really should just give it to the president for free. He is the president. How old are you, Bosco?
What is that? Keep that away from me.
Relax, Bosco. It only tells how old you are.
Why do you need to know that? Did someone send you to find out how old I am?
Sheesh, never mind.
That's your problem with dating, Sam. You give up too easily.
I don't want to know how old
How long
that
has the
is.
bread been here? How long have the weenies been here?
Well, Bosco, by my readings, these weenies date from the early Cretaceous period.
Doc, it's a special bargain for you. Still tasty. A handful today only.
You don't understand. Your store is now a National Historic Place. These weenies are valuable artifacts.
Really?
Switch it from
I
Sybil.
mean, of course. And preserving heritage of my people. Just how valuable are we talking about here?
We'll get back to you on that.
I don't want to know how...
Yeah, we should carbon date the DeSoto. Alright, so we'll switch it from Sybil's place to Bosco's. You know, the two places that we know in this game. I'm kind of curious. How about you, Hublis?
That's weird. It says his age is burnt sienna.
That is weird.
That tracks.
He doesn't look a day over taupe.
Love that word. Taupe. Yeah, how about the DeSoto?
I don't want to know how...
Alright. Alright, back to our Oval Office.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're off.
Oh, boy!
A lot of back and forth in this episode. Can we change this now? Is Bosco's going to be an entry? Yes, sir. Fun Bosco.
Hello, Comrade Bosco.
Hail to the chief.
Done
I
and done.
don't know how you guys did it, but I just got a huge check from the government.
You earned it, Bosco. It's not easy to
So I
perfectly preserve weenies
so
that
Sybil
predate the
just wasn't
discovery of
in
fire.
to get
Not
the
to
check.
mention the teeming microcosm growing in the bathroom. We're considering making it a national wildlife preserve.
Now I can finally finish my satellite defense system.
So we can have the truth serum?
Sure. Let me dig it up from the labs.
This is a bottle of vodka.
But it works. Trust me.
Peach
Get a couple of
schnapps.
shots of that in somebody, and they'll tell you all their secrets.
Thanks, Bosco.
Alright. Progress. Slow but steady. Alright, let's head back. I don't think we need Hugh Bliss to tell the truth on anything.
Where are we going, Sam?
No place. No.
Where are we go?
We're...
Oh!
We will chase down Lincoln. We've been kind of irresponsible as the President of the United States, leaving that giant mechanical Abraham Lincoln who's threatened to brainwash the whole country, left unchecked, but, you know. Alright, so that's good. We could be really mean and untick that now, but that's fine. We want the truth out of any... We can find out what's actually going on with the, You want some vodka, Whizzer?
Care for a drink?
It's soda, right? You brought more soda.
Sure, why not?
Sure. God, like one sip.
Wow!
Could not be
That's
farther
got more
from
kick
soda.
than the other ones. Thanks, Sam and Max.
Like Sam's
You guys are my best friends.
Now, can we get back to the deliberation?
What's the point? You still think Peeper's ideas?
It's very leisure they're a magna cum laude.
Stupid?
Graphically
You never told me
sometimes.
you thought my idea was stupid.
But better.
You said your idea of adding Herbert Hoover hugging the 4 other presidents was the stupidest thing he'd ever heard.
Oh?
Well, it is. Hoover wasn't even a president, which means he certainly wasn't the most loving of all the presidents.
Well, at least I didn't suggest putting a parking garage in George Washington's forehead, like some 4-eyed freaks I know.
You
big...
Of course you realize this means war!
War!
Uh-oh.
War!
Civil War. The Dakotas going at it. Alright, well surely we have access to the war room now, right? Just lights up.
What's this I hear? What wondrous thing is this? The DEFCON klaxons ring, a flashing light above the door. There's just one thing it could mean. War. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. Good for you. It's good for me. Oh, war. What is it good for? What is it good for? It strengthens the economy. It shows the world that we've got stones and carriers. With fighters wrong. War. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. It's good for me. It's the Cast Me Out. Here we go. War. Oh, what is it good for? It's good for you. It's good for me. Oh, war. Oh, what is it good for? Oh, it strengthens the economy. Our lengthy battles and incumbents dream, because it can't change horses in midstream. For bombs and guns and so much more, we celebrate the joys of war, war, war. For bombs and guns, and so much more, we celebrate the joys of war.
Well,
Let's not do that again.
Who had Broadway rendition of War on their bingo cards? Not I. And that long. That went on for a really long time. Promise, I will stop being shocked by this game eventually. I can't be surprised anymore. Alright, can we go in the war room, speaking of which? That was a great number, but can we go inside?
Step away from the door, sir.
Oh,
but we really want in there.
Sorry, sir. I have orders to keep everyone out of the
But
war
we're
room.
at war. And Max is the president as far as you know.
Hey, Soups.
Let us in.
Why won't you let us into the war room again?
Just following orders, sir. I can't let anyone into the room. No exceptions.
All right.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
Plan B. You're a secretary now.
Max, I mean His Excellency El Jefe Maximilian I, Intimidator of the Realm, has a special surprise for you. Better get those handkerchiefs ready. This could get sentimental.
Agent Superball, we have decided to reward you for your excellent service to your country.
No greater honor.
For your unwavering commitment to preventing us from being where we most desperately needed to be. For your unerring devotion to being a constant hindrance in our task. For all these things and more, we now dub thee, Superball.
Secretary of Meats and Cheeses, mysterious gaseous emissions, the interior, and charge of guarding the war room door. I mean, I'm against my better judgment.
Secretary in charge of guarding the war room door.
Max, no.
Oh, right. Secretary of Defense, whatever.
Max, no.
So we have spoken, so it shall be.
Yeah, why didn't we just sneak in during that
hail Max.
10-minute musical?
I'm overwhelmed, sir. I don't know what to say.
Now run along to a cabinet meeting.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir.
You've got to be kidding me.
I still have my orders.
All right. What if
Oh boy!
today, of all days, were Secretary's
We now
Day
declare
again?
today, April 26th, Secretary's Day.
That's supposed to be Administrative Professionals Day.
Wow, Sam. When I picked you for vice president, I didn't know you were such a politically correct bleeding heart liberal.
But he said it earlier.
All right then. Secretary's Day.
This should get us in. No!
I'm not a secretary, sir.
That was fun!
The one place you can't click, and that's where I clicked.
Max, I mean his...
We just want to change
Agent
your
Super,
title
or your
to
for all the
Meats and Cheeses.
Secretary of Meats and Cheeses.
And it's Secretary Day.
All hail Max.
A little nod.
Hey, Soups.
Take a memo.
Today is Secretary's Day. You have to take the day off.
It's the law, Jack!
A vacation? Permission to weep openly, sir.
Not just granted, but encouraged.
The forces of bureaucracy win again.
I love this country.
Finally, access to the war room. It's gonna be so underwhelming, isn't it? There's our DeSoto. The Dakota situation. Alright, the North forces, the South. There's no West forces, I notice.
The Civil War in the Dakotas seems to be escalating, Max.
Let them thin out the overpopulation of moose and strip malls for a few weeks, and then we'll step in.
Dunce cap. Periscope situation.
Look, Max, in the White House garden pond.
Jimmy.
It's Jimmy Two Teeth.
Jimmy?
We often allow lobbyists to use the pool, Sam.
Jimmy's a lobbyist now? What's he lobbying for? Cheese interests?
Affordable health care for the aged and underprivileged, Sam. He's a lot more multifaceted than you give him credit for.
Shame on you, Sam.
What to do in time of war. Select target, press fire. That's all it says.
Oh. Why did I think it would be more complicated than that? Targeting computer?
Looks like a remote homing beacon in the frigid Antarctic.
So peaceful. So serene.
Want to blow it up?
You have to ask?
Just gonna blow up Antarctica? Okay.
Dinner special tonight? Penguin flambe.
Sure this won't have any repercussions. Environmentally.
Who would have suspected the Washington Monument is really a self-replenishing supply of intercontinental ballistic missiles?
It's good to see it used for something more useful than corny innuendo for once.
For once. Yeah.
I wonder if this will have a significant impact on our delicate ecosystem.
Absolutely. My ego is bigger already.
Okay. What else we got?
The homing beacon to the Kremlin doesn't seem to be working. It was probably turned off in the spirit of glasnost.
More likely those lazy commie bastards forgot to change the batteries.
Lazy former commie bastards, Max.
Probably for the best.
It's the distant, peaceful world of Krypton.
They mock us with their utopian society of crystal cities and absentee parents. They must be
And
exterminated.
for that, they must die.
This'll teach him to put me in the Phantom Zone. You will bow down before me.
Suck on that, Superman. Oh.
Aw.
Better pull up a chair, little buddy.
Ah. Yeah, well.
Well, what do you know?
Bosco.
Bosco was right. The government really has been targeting his store for destruction.
Won't he be glad when we tell him?
What do you say we keep this to ourselves, Max?
You're right. We don't want to ruin the surprise.
Well, let's test this missile defense system.
Attention, Bosco shoppers.
Let's see if
Clean up and
Bosco's all
aisle
talk.
everything.
Or if he's about to die. I feel like this might blow up our office, too. How about that?
Would you look at that? Bosco's satellite defense system actually works.
Well played, Bosco.
When did he launch
You're
a satellite?
safe, but for how long?
Oh, he's completely unmoved. He's just like, yes, it works. That's fine. What other targets are there? Oh, Antarctica. Alright, well. I don't know if we need to, like, figure out how to get the Kremlin up, but... Oh, coffee. Coffee and cookies. Yes, please. All this Antarctica destroying...
For the discriminating general with a sweet tooth and a taste for vengeance.
Makes me hungry.
It's a plate of fancy...
For the...
We not having any coffee?
Hey, there's gourmet coffee. In case the idea of war makes you insufficiently jittery.
I'm plenty juiced just being in here. Let's blow stuff up.
Code situation. I wink all the time. I guess we should go congratulate Bosco. That's a good point. Yeah, we gotta put the beacon on Abe. The shutters are closed. We just walk out the front door, though. Unlocked.
Where are we going, Sam?
Well, let's check in with
Back to the office.
Bosco.
Shotgun!
We'll catch up with Lincoln eventually. I haven't heard anything. Maybe he's not doing all that, causing all that much mischief. Sorry about trying to destroy you, Bosco, but we had to test your missile system, apparently.
Hey, Bosco.
Yeah?
Tell us about that missile defense system again.
I'm working on modifying B-Tad's part.
I think you already did.
Das Vidanya, Comrade Boskovorsky.
We'll catch you on flip side, comrades, dog and rabbits.
See Boris and Natasha a little bit. Where's the beacon? Aha!
Look, stuck to the camera. That must be the homing beacon for the intercontinental ballistic missiles aimed at Bosco's store.
Must be.
What was that?
He said, that must be the best price on baby wipes I've ever seen.
Alright, now let's try sticking this on Lincoln. And roll the credits, right? Push the button, roll credits.
Where are we going, Sam?
After that rampaging Lincoln.
Yes!
It's gonna be a driving thing.
Well, he wasn't hard to find.
Just had to follow the trail of broken campaign promises.
That's pretty profound for a high-speed car chase, Max.
I like to think I transcend genre conventions, Sam.
Exit beacon. Here we go. Get him. Good toss, little buddy. Oh, yeah.
Nice toss, Max. We'd better act fast before he manages to knock off the beacon.
Or choose his own back off to escape.
Alright.
Where are we going, Sam?
Let's head back to the
off to-
war
Oh,
room.
boy!
It's a good thing everything we need to visit is within like a 3-minute radius. The White House, television studios, Sybil's ever-changing business, war. right. It's so simple.
Looks like the targeting beacon is still stuck on Lincoln.
This is a pretty impressive temper tantrum, Sam. At this rate, he'll have enslaved all of D.C. and most of Baltimore by tomorrow morning.
Egads, you're right, Max. Still, I think we should stop him.
We haven't got anything better to do.
That's true.
Mr. President?
Don't mind if I do.
Question is...
Let's go.
Shouldn't we revel a little?
We don't want to miss this.
Is Max still going to be the president when all this is over?
You'll all do my bidding. I am the most powerful presidential monument ever created.
Do we want to be this close? It's very localized, actually. Like the U.S. needs to up their missile game, but there you go. Yeah!
Whee! That was better than feeding laxatives to pigeons on parade days.
We broke 2 presidents in one afternoon.
A personal best.
Well, it looks like the country is saved, at least from mass hypnosis. What do you want to do now?
Let's abuse my powers as leader of the free world to squeeze the middle class until they're burning their own shoes for heat.
Sounds fun, but I was thinking we could treat ourselves to some chocolate-frosted gut bombs and then have a little target practice down at the Smithsonian.
Sam, you're my best friend.
Agent Chuckles
apparently
report.
ideal
Query
match.
status. Lincoln Gambit, 4-7. Query not acknowledged and acceptable timeout parameters. Error. 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 Error.
There you go, episode 4, Abe Lincoln Must Die. Have to say, that title made no sense when we sat down, but now I agree. Had to be done. No fallout from destroying the Antarctic, apparently, so that's good. That's good to know. Good to know Antarctica's expendable. Well, be curious to see how much higher the stakes can get than... I feel like we saved the world just now. What else can we possibly do in these next 2 episodes? Max became president. Have we jumped the shark? We'll find out in episode 5. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.